Hi guys, it's Sierra with Sierra's Crochet Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the final stitch part of my beginner crochet series. Today we're going to be learning how to do double crochets. Alright, if you guys watch my other videos or if you need to watch them, you can find them over here and over here. I have my chain and single crochet video and my half double crochet video. So go ahead and check those out, guys. And then come back to this one so you can learn the third final stitch. And then on the next video we'll be creating a true beginner's infinity scarf that will include all 3 stitches that I included in my beginner's series. So go ahead and let's get started. Today we're going to be using, and just like in all my other videos, we're going to be using super bulky yarn. It is size 6 super bulky. And it recommends a 9mm crochet hook, but I am recommending that you guys use a 10mm crochet hook. There we go, a 10mm crochet hook. It just makes it a little easier, and these are the supplies that we're going to be using for that infinity scarf I mentioned earlier. And that will be in the next video if you guys want to watch that and create a fun scarf with me. So today is double crochets. We are going to learn how to conquer the double crochet. I'm not going to use the white, but I am going to use my blue, just like I did in my other videos if you watch them. This color is Miami Seafoam, also Lion Brown Hometown USA, size 6 super bulky. Alright, so I have my yarn. Alright, there we go. I have my yarn and my hook. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. You're going to want to create a slip knot and a chain of 12 this time. So if you need to learn how to do that, refer to this video to how to chain and single crochet. It'll teach you how to do this slip knot and how to create a chain as well. So let's go ahead and create our slip knot. And for this one, we are going to chain 12. Alright, and again, if you watch my other videos, you know that we usually skip this first one, but since we're doing double crochets, this is a longer stitch, so it requires a couple more to be skipped. So for our first stitch placement, we are going to yarn over, and we're going to skip those first 2. So those first 2 are going to count to accommodate for the height of the double crochet stitch. So yarn over, skip those 2 first stitches, insert it into the 3rd stitch, like so. Should have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through that stitch. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on your hook again. And you're going to yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. And that is your first double crochet. Alright, so let's show that again. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through just 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops, and that's your second double crochet. So there's a couple more steps than our single crochet and half double crochet, and these are taller stitches. Alright, so again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Alright guys, and that's what you're going to be doing all the way down. And again, if you need help with the chain or the slip knot or how to hold your yarn or yarning over or any of those, you can refer to my first stitch video, the single crochet and chain video. It'll teach you how to do all that stuff. And you just want to get to the end here so I can show you guys where you need to be placing your last stitch. Alright, and here we are. We're at the end of our first row. And you can tell with bulkier yarn that there's a stitch here. So you just want to make sure that, one, you're counting your stitches, and to make sure that you're putting your 10th stitch right here so our edges are nice and even. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And that's how your first row should be looking. And double crochets are a lot easier to count. You can see easily the stitching, so you can go ahead and count that way, or you can count at the top looking at the V's as well, whichever you prefer. Just make sure that you have 10 double crochets, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the second row. And to do that, we are going to go ahead and chain 2. So that's yarning over, pulling through this loop here, and yarning over and pulling through the loop again, and that creates 2 chains. And again, that just accommodates for the height of the double crochets. Previously, for single crochet and half double crochet, we've just been chaining 1 and turning. Now we have to chain 2, and then we're going to turn our work, and we're going to place our double crochets in these openings here. So yarn over, insert your hook into that first space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're just going to be creating double crochets all the way across. Guys, we reached the end of our second row, and I just want to point this out because we have a chain 2 over here that you might confuse with an extra stitch, so that's why counting your stitches is always a great thing to do. So I'm at my 9th stitch, so I know I have another one left here. And if you move the yarn around a bit, you can see the opening right here, but there's not so much one over here. So you're going to insert your hook in that last stitch opening and create your last double crochet for that row. And then to go ahead and, you can see there's a little bit of a bump over here, but that's just because the yarn's bulky. But that is just our beginning chain 2, so that is not an additional stitch. So just make sure that you're counting your stitches so you don't get confused. Alright, and let's go ahead and go on to the third row. You would chain 2 and turn your work. And guys, you're just going to keep doing that and having those 10 double crochets across in every row until you become really comfortable with the double crochet, until you feel like you got enough practice. So just keep going along until you feel comfortable. You guys get enough practice? Do you feel super confident in your double crochet skills yet? Alright, I hope you do. I hope that it was super helpful for you guys and you're ready to go and ready to create that awesome infinity scarf in my next video. But here's my little swatch that I made up of double crochet, sorry. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And you can tell that it kind of looks like there's ridges there, and that just happens naturally from turning your work, and it just creates some really pretty texture. And like I said in my other videos, guys, these are the 3 basic stitches. The single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet are the basic stitches that I think that every beginner crocheter should know. And you guys, we're going to create an awesome scarf in my next video, so I hope that you watch it. I hope that you enjoyed these videos, and I really hope that they were helpful and I was successful in teaching you how to crochet. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, just want to say hey, drop me a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you guys want to follow me along on Instagram and see all the shenanigans that I'm up to and all my new projects that I'm doing, you can subscribe to me on Instagram at Sierra's Crocheted Crafts.